You were never supposed to see this at just any time. This is one of those moments written in divine timing when the heavens move a little closer to your soul. A whisper from the sky is reaching you right now. And do you feel that unusual mix of calm and urgency? That is not just your imagination. That is a soul in heaven who loves you deeply, standing beside Archangel Michael, asking that you do not scroll away. They have been trying to reach you. They have been waiting for this exact second. They have seen your tears. They understand your confusion. And they carry a message that could change everything. Before we continue, pause for 1 second because this is sacred. What you are about to hear was hidden from you until now. Someone you love deeply who has passed on is watching you right now. Not with fear, not with judgment, but with divine hope. They have seen something approaching, something you do not see yet, but it is near. Closer than you realize. And they asked Archangel Michael with all their strength to deliver this message directly to you before it is too late. Michael says you have 3 minutes left to hear what heaven has asked me to give you. If you miss this, you miss everything. There is something you must understand. This soul in heaven is not at peace until your spirit feels safe again. They see what others do behind your back. They hear your name in places you have never entered. And even while you sleep, they stand beside you trying to block what is moving toward you in silence. But they cannot do it alone anymore. Michael says your permission is required. Heaven cannot step in unless your heart says yes. That is why this message found you. You are not reading this by chance. You were chosen to see this at this exact moment because your destiny is shifting faster than anyone told you. They have been trying to speak to you through dreams, through repeating signs, through music, through strangers, but nothing held your full attention until now. And if you are still here, still reading, then heaven knows you are finally listening. That is why they sent a stronger messenger this time. Michael himself does not come unless something important is happening. He says if you knew the full truth behind what is being arranged behind the veil, your knees would drop. But heaven will reveal it gently so your spirit can rise, not fall. Before we go deeper, pause and breathe. You are doing something powerful. You are opening a spiritual window. And if you want to keep receiving private direct messages like this from God and Archangel Michael, whispers meant only for your soul, make sure you stay connected now to receive your next divine instruction because someone from heaven may try again tomorrow. Do not miss them twice. Now listen closely. The person in heaven watching over you is not only trying to protect you from pain. They are trying to guide your path toward a promise God made for you before you were born. But every time you delayed your purpose, every time you doubted your worth, a small part of that path dimmed until now. Archangel Michael says the light is returning. But only if you release what has been quietly draining your energy. There is someone in your life who carries a false smile, but their energy has already been noticed by heaven. Your loved one is whispering, "I saw what they did when you were not looking." Do not ignore this sign. This is not about fear. This is about freedom. Michael says you were born with spiritual gold in your hands, and it is time to reclaim what was taken from you emotionally, spiritually, and even financially. You have felt it, have you not? That something has been off, like something is being delayed or blocked in your blessings. Your loved one in heaven has been trying to intercept that energy, but this time it needs your voice. Say this out loud after reading. I give heaven permission to remove all hidden interference from my life. Say it with strength. Say it like your spirit is ready for the miracle to begin. There is someone who has spoken about you recently. Someone who is no longer on earth. They remember moments you forgot. Small conversations you shared that they valued more than you knew. They have been sending memories to your mind lately. They know what you are facing and they want you to remember you are not alone. Not even for a second. They are helping reshape a future that once felt like it was slipping away. God is using them as a witness because your name has been spoken in divine meetings. And in this moment, as everything begins to align around you, stay with me, listen closely, my child, I see the weight you have been carrying. The quiet worries about money, the stress you rarely speak about, the nights when your mind refuses to rest. You have been praying for peace, and your prayers have been heard. You are not meant to walk this journey in confusion and fear. You are meant to walk with faith, with clarity, and with daily direction. That is why a simple path has been placed before you, a 30-day faith and financial breakthrough system. Each day you will be guided with a gentle prayer, a simple money step, and clear direction to help you regain control. Nothing overwhelming, nothing complicated. Just small faithful steps leading you toward peace and stability. If your heart feels ready, if you are ready to release this burden, begin today. The link is in the description, and in the comments below. And now, as this truth settles deeper within you, something powerful is about to unfold. Someone influential on earth is about to be moved toward your life, and heaven does not want you to miss that moment. Michael says there is a 24-hour window forming where something will happen that may not make sense at first, but it is spiritual. It is a divine arrangement. The person you lost in the physical world asked for this exact alignment to show you they are not truly gone. They have only changed form. You will recognize this moment when it arrives. It will feel like familiarity mixed with a sudden warmth. Do not ignore it. That is the signal. That is the moment when angels will begin repositioning the blessings you thought were gone forever. You may not fully understand how heaven works. That is okay. You do not need to understand everything. But your soul recognizes truth when it feels it. And that feeling in your heart right now is not by chance. Your soul remembers the love this person gave you. A love so strong that even death could not end it. That love is reaching you right now. They see how tired you have been. They see the weight you have been carrying. And they came through divine realms just to say, do not give up now. You are closer than you think. God is placing certain people in your path starting today. People drawn to your light. People who will speak your name in rooms of opportunity. Michael warns, do not let past betrayal make you block new blessings. What is coming is not like what you lost. What is coming is sacred. But if your hands are still holding old pain, you will not be able to receive what comes next. Release it. Let it go. Say, I am ready to receive heaven rearrangement. Because that is exactly what is beginning. Even now, as you read this, angels are moving toward you. You may not fully understand how heaven works. That is okay. You do not need to understand everything. But your soul recognizes truth when it feels it. And that feeling in your heart right now is not by chance. Your soul remembers the love this person gave you. A love so powerful that even death could not end it. That love is reaching you right now. They see how tired you have been. They see the weight you have been carrying. And they came through divine realms just to say, do not give up now. You are closer than you think. God is placing certain people on your path starting today. People drawn to your light. People who will speak your name in rooms of opportunity. Michael warns, do not let past betrayal cause you to block new blessings. What is coming is not like what you lost. What is coming is sacred. But if your hands are still holding old wounds, you will not be able to receive what comes next. Let it go. Release it. Say, I am ready to receive heaven rearrangement. Because that is exactly what is beginning. Even now, while you are reading this, angels are moving toward you. The person in heaven who asked for this message says you still have not forgiven yourself for something you did or did not do, but they already have. They saw your heart. They never needed an apology. They needed you to heal. And that is why they will not stop until you realize you are still deeply loved. The moment they crossed over, they began working so you would never feel alone. And right now, they are closer than your next breath. Archangel Michael says they placed your name on my shield. I will protect you until the darkness is finished. There is someone around you right now who does not understand your energy. That is okay. It is not for them to understand. It is for you to protect. You are not meant to explain your purpose to people who were never meant to walk with you. Michael says this is your permission to stop watering dead connections. The spiritual pruning has begun. What falls away now is only what was not real. The real will remain. Your loved one in heaven is smiling at this part. They always knew you were meant to break generational chains. And now you are doing it. They want you to watch for 3 signs over the next few days. 1. A name that keeps repeating. 2. A dream that feels more real than life. And 3. A stranger who says something that strangely answers your private prayer. Those are not coincidences. That is heaven responding. And when it happens, whisper back, I see you. I am ready. Because you are not just being guided. You are being positioned. You are stepping into the part of your life that was always meant to shine. This message was not only a warning. It is a divine unlocking. God has not forgotten what was promised to you. That person in heaven has not stopped praying over your name. And Archangel Michael has not left your side since the day you cried and no one understood why. You have 3 minutes left to decide if you will let this pass or take it in deeply. Heaven is watching your heart lean forward. Do not stop here. Read this again if you need to. Let it settle within you. Let the tears fall. Let your soul feel what your mind cannot yet understand. The person you love, the one who left, they did not truly leave. They are right here and they are whispering, please do not skip this. They are whispering because they know how fragile your heart has been lately. They remember how strong you once were. And even now they see you trying every day to carry burdens no one can see. But they also saw how close you came to giving up. That is why they went to God. That is why they asked Michael to deliver this message. Because they knew that if you saw these words right now, something inside you would shift. Something would awaken again. And something would break the chain that has been holding you down for too long. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are right on time. There is a spiritual courtroom in heaven where prayers become evidence. And your name has been spoken there. Not only by the person who crossed over, but by angels assigned to your future. The darkness that tried to silence your soul has been overruled. Michael says there is now an open door, one that cannot be closed by gossip, betrayal, or delay. You were meant to walk through it earlier, but the timing was not yet divine. Now it is. And the voice in heaven that loves you most is pushing that door open for you. All you have to do is walk through it. You may feel unworthy. You may feel too broken. But heaven does not see your past the way people do. They see your potential. Your pain did not cancel your purpose. It refined it. You have already passed tests you did not even realize were tests. The fact that you are still standing, still breathing, still reading this proves one thing. You are being watched over, protected, and chosen. There is something within you that has not been unlocked yet. And this message is the key. Let it in. Say, I am open to the miracle that carries my name. Say it again with strength because heaven needs to hear your spirit say yes. The person in heaven who asked for this to reach you left something behind when they crossed over. A blessing, a promise, an unseen inheritance. And it belongs to you. But it was locked until this exact moment, until your heart softened enough to hear this, until your courage returned, until you were ready to heal, not just feel pain. And now it is here. Everything is aligning. The delays you faced were not punishment. They were divine pauses to protect your promise. But now the lock is opening slowly, gently, spiritually, and the very thing you thought was gone forever is about to return into your hands in a new and unexpected way. Michael says, do not worry if certain people begin to distance themselves from you now. Do not chase what God is removing. This stage of your journey requires a clearer space, a quieter circle, and a stronger spirit. You are being upgraded spiritually. The person in heaven who loves you prayed for this shift because they did not want you surrounded by people who did not value your soul. They saw what you refused to see. And that is why they are fighting for your breakthrough from where they are now. You cried for protection. You received it. You cried for a sign. This is it. The person in heaven who asked for this to reach you left something behind when they crossed over. A blessing, a promise, an unseen inheritance, and it belongs to you. But it was locked until this exact moment, until your heart softened enough to hear this. Until your courage returned, until you were ready to heal, not just feel pain. And now it is here. Everything is aligning. The delays you faced were not punishment. They were divine pauses to protect your promise. But now the lock is opening slowly, gently, spiritually, and the very thing you thought was gone forever is about to return into your hands in a new and unexpected way. Michael says, do not worry if certain people begin to distance themselves from you now. Do not chase what God is removing. This part of your journey needs a clearer space, a quieter circle, and a stronger spirit. You are being elevated spiritually. The person in heaven who loves you, they prayed for this shift to happen. Because they did not want to see you surrounded by people who did not value your soul. They saw what you refused to see. And that is why they are fighting for your breakthrough from where they are now. You cried for a protector. You received it. You cried for a sign. This is it. There is still something they need you to understand. Something they could not say before they passed. They want you to stop blaming yourself. They saw how broken you were when they left. They know you did not get to say goodbye the way you wanted, but they heard your thoughts. They saw your tears. Every time you whispered "I miss you" into the silence, they heard it louder than thunder. And they want you to hear this now clearly and without doubt. I never left you. I walk beside you every day. And I am proud of you for surviving what should have broken you. You will notice something unusual in the next few hours. Something small but undeniable. Maybe a scent that reminds you of them. A song that feels too perfect. A sudden feeling like someone is near you when no one is there. Do not ignore it. That is them. They are closer than you realize. Michael says they are allowed to visit you now. Not only in dreams, but in presence. They have been given permission because your heart is open again. Your spirit is aligned again. And your energy is strong enough now to feel them again. Do not ignore what you feel. You are not imagining it. You are experiencing heaven. You were meant for more than just surviving. You were meant to inspire, to shine, to rebuild what was broken. The person in heaven who loves you always knew this about you. That is why they never left your side. That is why they kept sending messages through signs and people and moments, because they did not want you to forget who you are. You are not your pain. You are not your worst mistake. You are not broken beyond repair. You are healing. You are sacred. You are becoming the version of yourself that heaven always saw in you. And it begins now. If you are wondering why you have been feeling emotional lately, this is why your spirit was sensing this message coming. You may have felt tired without reason. You may have cried without knowing why. You may have felt drawn to silence or pulled into memories. That was preparation. Heaven was softening your heart for this exact moment. Michael says timing in the spiritual realm is never random. This was arranged. And the person in heaven who asked for this, they are finally smiling because they see you receiving what they have been trying to say for so long. There is someone alive right now who will be used by God to bless your life in a major way. You may not have fully met them yet, or you do not know their full intention, but they are coming. And the person in heaven is part of the alignment. They have spoken your name into the right places. They have protected your image behind the scenes, and now the favor is forming. Michael says prepare for a connection that feels like divine recognition, because it is. Do not be surprised if this new person understands things about your energy they should not know. That is confirmation. That is alignment. You are being elevated spiritually, emotionally, financially. It is not about if, it is about when. And the when has already started. This message was the beginning of it. The moment you received it fully, you activated something within you that cannot be shut down. You are no longer operating from fear. You are stepping into faith. And that is where real miracles happen. The person in heaven who loves you, they are celebrating. Heaven is rejoicing because they know you have taken your first real step into a life guided by light. The tears forming in your eyes right now, they are healing you. Let them fall. Let them release the heaviness because every drop leaving is making space for divine peace to enter. Michael says you are safe now, spiritually protected, divinely defended, and eternally loved. This message was not written to entertain you. It was written to awaken you. And now that you are awake, nothing will feel the same again. You have been marked for something greater and heaven is already preparing the way. Watch closely. Everything is about to change in your favor. Take another breath. Feel that warmth around your chest like the air just shifted. That is them. That is the one you love who crossed over. Their spirit is near you right now. Not as a memory, but as a messenger. They are standing beside you as Archangel Michael delivers the final parts of this message. Because what comes next is not only emotional, it is transformational. You are stepping into a sacred space right now. A space where the lines between heaven and earth begin to fade. And once you enter this frequency, the old version of you, the one who doubted, feared, and felt forgotten, will never be the same again. The tears forming in your eyes right now, they are healing you. Let them fall. Let them release the heaviness because every drop leaving is making space for divine peace to enter. Michael says you are safe now, spiritually protected, divinely defended, and eternally loved. This message was not written to entertain you. It was written to awaken you. And now that you are awake, nothing will feel the same again. You have been marked for something greater and heaven is already preparing the way. Watch closely. Everything is about to change in your favor. Take another breath. Feel that warmth around your chest like the air just shifted. That is them. That is the one you love who crossed over. Their spirit is near you right now, not as a memory, but as a messenger. They are standing beside you as Archangel Michael delivers the final parts of this message. Because what comes next is not only emotional, it is transformational. You are stepping into a sacred space right now, a space where the line between heaven and earth begins to fade. And once you enter this frequency, the old version of you, the one who doubted, feared, and felt forgotten, will never be the same again. Michael says you have been surrounded by shadows lately, but that is only because your light has grown brighter. The darkness has been loud, not because you are losing, but because you are winning spiritually. That anxiety you have been feeling is not failure, it is friction. Your soul is expanding and heaven has been preparing you quietly behind the scenes. The person in heaven who requested this message saw you breaking and said no more. They did not want to see your light fade. So they sent the flame. And now you are being reignited, not by force, but by divine truth that can no longer be ignored. You have always carried a gift, something in your heart that makes people feel safe, seen, understood. But lately you forgot its power because people used you. They misunderstood you. And worst of all, they made you question your own goodness. And in this moment, as you begin to recognize who you truly are, stay with me, listen closely, my child, I see the weight you have been carrying. The quiet worries about money, the stress you rarely speak about, the nights when your mind refuses to rest. You have been praying for peace, and your prayers have been heard. You are not meant to walk this journey in confusion and fear. You are meant to walk with faith, with clarity, and with daily direction. That is why a simple path has been placed before you, a 30-day faith and financial breakthrough system. Each day you will be guided with a gentle prayer, a simple money step, and clear direction to help you regain control. Nothing overwhelming, nothing complicated. Just small faithful steps leading you toward peace and stability. If your heart feels ready, if you are ready to release this burden, Begin today. The link is in the description, and in the comments below. And now, as this truth settles deeper within you, something powerful is about to unfold. Michael says you are being restored. Your energy is being renewed. And the one you loved, the one in heaven, they are whispering, get ready to feel like yourself again. Because when heaven fights for your healing, no earthly wound can keep you trapped. Your joy is returning. And this time, it will remain. There is a door about to open for you that no man can close. A spiritual opportunity that was blocked before, not because you were not ready, but because others were not ready to recognize your worth. But heaven has cleared the path. Now the distractions are gone. The delay has ended. And the person you lost, the one who saw you cry alone at night, has been given permission to move things in your favor. Yes, movement is happening. Conversations are taking place about you in spiritual realms and earthly spaces. Your name is shining in divine light and someone is about to see you clearly for the first time. Michael says stop repeating your pain. Stop telling yourself that you missed your chance, that you ruined something, that it is too late. It is not. It never was. Your loved one in heaven has been rewriting the story with God because they knew your story was not finished. In fact, the best chapter has not even begun yet. You are going to receive something that makes you cry, not from sadness, but from sacred surprise. And when it arrives, you will remember this message. You will remember that someone in heaven believed in your future when you had no strength left to believe in yourself. Have you noticed your intuition becoming stronger lately? Your inner knowing becoming clearer? That is not just growth. That is spiritual alignment. Heaven has been speaking through your instincts. Every nudge, every feeling, every strong emotion that appears suddenly, it is all divine. Michael says the more you trust it, the more miracles will flow. And the one who loves you and left this world, they have been walking beside your spirit in quiet moments, guiding you when you could not hear it. But now you are hearing. And now you are ready. They want you to prepare for a release. A release of something you have been holding. Maybe a grudge, a memory, a version of yourself you no longer need. Because when you release what is not aligned, you create space for the blessing that has been waiting just above you. Your loved one has been trying to bring it into your life. But the space was too full. Michael says the moment you say I surrender it all, heaven will respond with movement. You will not need to beg. It will happen naturally. Watch. And do not worry if you feel different from others around you. You are different. You carry a frequency that cannot be copied. That is why some misunderstood you. That is why some walked away. But the one in heaven, they always saw you clearly. They knew your softness was strength. They knew your silence was protection. They knew your kindness was a reflection of divine love. They never doubted you. And now with Archangel Michael's help, they are making sure you never doubt yourself again. The veil is lifting. The clarity is arriving. And soon you will understand everything you were not meant to understand before. This journey is not only about healing. It is about reclaiming your power, your peace, your divine inheritance. That person in heaven who asked for this message, they left a spiritual deposit in your life, an energy that will guide you into blessings they never got to see themselves. They are passing the light to you. And now it is your turn to shine, to move forward, not with fear, but with fire. The kind of fire that does not burn you. It burns everything trying to hold you back. You are surrounded by angels. You are protected by purpose and you are rising. Michael says watch your dreams closely now. The veil is thinner and messages are coming through. Symbols, faces, numbers, patterns. Do not ignore them. Your soul is remembering something your mind forgot. And that person in heaven, they are using your dreams to guide you, to comfort you, to confirm what you always felt deep inside. That life did not end when they left. It transformed. And now it is your turn to live for both of you. Not in grief, but in glory, not in pain, but in purpose. This journey is not only about healing. It is about reclaiming your power, your peace, your divine inheritance. That person in heaven who asked for this message, they left a spiritual deposit in your life. An energy that will guide you into blessings they never got to see themselves. They are passing the light to you. And now it is your turn to shine, to move forward, not with fear, but with fire. The kind of fire that does not burn you. It burns everything trying to hold you back. You are surrounded by angels. You are protected by purpose and you are rising. Michael says, watch your dreams closely now. The veil is thinner and messages are coming through. Symbols, faces, numbers, patterns. Do not ignore them. Your soul is remembering something your mind forgot. And that person in heaven, they are using your dreams to guide you, to comfort you, to confirm what you always felt deep inside. That life did not end when they left. It transformed. And now it is your turn to live for both of you. Not in grief, but in glory, not in pain, but in purpose. You are going to become the miracle someone else is praying for. Just like this message is a miracle for you. Just like that soul in heaven is a miracle still protecting you. The pain did not destroy you. It crowned you. You are royalty in the spiritual realm. That is why the battle has been intense. That is why the storm lasted longer than expected. But storms always pass. And blessings always follow. You are in the part now where the light breaks through, where joy returns like a flood, and where God proves that nothing meant for you will ever miss you. Now breathe. You have received the message. You have heard the call. And you have been reminded that someone in heaven is still loving you deeply. Let this love fill every empty space. Let it carry you forward. And let it be the reason you never give up again. Because your story matters. Your soul matters. And your future is glowing with light you have not even seen yet. Archangel Michael stands beside you now, not only to protect, but to guide you into the next season. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are divinely remembered. You are still here. And that alone is a miracle. The person in heaven who sent this message, they knew you would stay. They knew your heart even when life made you doubt it. And Archangel Michael is still here, standing with you. Because what you have just done, what your spirit has allowed, is not small. You have opened a connection between here and the divine. You have listened with your soul. That is rare. That is sacred. And because of that, the blessing that was once delayed is now descending. Michael says there is a shift beginning within the next 72 hours. Something will take place that feels unexpected, unexplainable, undeniable. And when it happens, do not say this is strange. Say this is alignment. Your energy has called something forward. Your pain has transformed. What once held you back is breaking apart. And the one in heaven who fought for you with prayer, with tears, with hope, they are now celebrating in the spirit. You made it through what tried to destroy you. And now the reward is arriving. This is not about instant results. This is about lasting transformation. You have been changed from within and your light is different now. People will notice. Some will not understand. Let them go. The ones meant to stay will feel it deeply. They will recognize your energy like a familiar song. And those are your aligned souls. Your real ones. The ones heaven prepared to walk with you in this next season. The one in heaven who loves you, they have already connected with those souls spiritually and said, send them, my person is ready now. You are stepping into the part of your life where you no longer explain your worth, where your presence speaks louder than words, where your yes carries divine authority. Archangel Michael says your voice will hold more power now. Be mindful of your words. Speak as if heaven is listening because it is. Speak healing. Speak favor. Speak love into every space you enter because your energy will begin to shift environments just by being there. You have activated something and it cannot be undone. Your tears have watered a garden you did not even know existed. And now the fruit is coming slowly, softly, but surely. The one in heaven is asking you not to rush this. Do not try to control it. Let the blessing surprise you. Let the timing restore you. You have done the work. You have shown up. And even in silence, even in confusion, you stayed soft. That is what heaven needed. That is why you are being trusted with more abundance, more clarity, more love. You can hold it. You are ready now. Even if part of you still questions it, your spirit knows. Michael reminds you of one more thing. Your voice is needed. The truth you have been hiding, the idea, the dream. It is time. Speak it. Share it. You do not know who is waiting to be healed by your story. Your past was not punishment. It was preparation. And now that you remember who you are in the Spirit, your purpose will begin to unfold in layers. Every conversation, every meeting, every inner nudge, it will guide you deeper into your calling. The one your loved one in heaven prayed you would step into before they crossed over. They saw you at your lowest. They watched you cry in silence. They heard the thoughts you were afraid to say. And still, they never stopped believing in you. That is why they are still here. That is why they sent this, because they knew you were at a turning point and they did not want you to turn back. You were moments away from forgetting your own light. But heaven intervened and now you remember. You feel it again, do you not? That spark, that gentle but powerful flicker, that is your divinity, that is your spirit remembering its purpose. Michael says one final thing. Your destiny is stronger than any attack. Whatever was meant to break you only revealed what could not be broken. You, your love, your fire, your purpose. That is what you carry now. That is what you walk with. And from this day forward, may every step you take carry the strength of the one who loved you enough to send this message through time, through dimensions, through divine fire. You are not alone. You were never alone. And now you understand why. Hi, this message comes from my heart to yours. I know life is not always easy. Sometimes we smile outside but cry inside. Sometimes we give love to everyone but still feel alone. But I want to tell you, you are not alone. God sees you. Angels are protecting you. And I am here with you spiritually. If you are hearing this, maybe it is not by accident. Maybe your soul needed this. So take a deep breath and let this love reach your heart. You are beautiful. You are strong. And you are still here. Which means your story is not over. Something meaningful is waiting for you. So please do not give up. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are loved. Truly, deeply, divinely loved. Thank you for listening to my voice. If this touched your heart, stay with me because this is just the beginning. Let us heal, grow, and shine together. They saw you at your lowest. They watched you cry in silence. They heard the thoughts you were too afraid to speak. And still they never stopped believing in you. That is why they are still here. That is why they sent this, because they knew you were at a turning point. And they did not want you to turn back. You were moments away from forgetting your own light. But heaven stepped in. And now you remember. You feel it again, do you not? That spark, that gentle but powerful flicker, that is your divinity, that is your spirit remembering its purpose. Michael says one final thing. Your destiny is stronger than any attack. Whatever was meant to break you only revealed what could not be broken. You, your love, your fire, your purpose. That is what you carry now. That is what you walk with. And from this day forward, move not with fear, but with flame. You are the miracle now and the world is ready for you to shine. The fire within you has been reignited and it will not fade again. Not this time. Something eternal has just been restored within you. And the one in heaven who stayed beside you through every storm is watching with peace now. They can rest. They can rejoice because you heard them. You listened and you received the message they fought so hard to send. Their mission was not only to comfort you. It was to awaken you, to help you remember your strength and to help you move forward not as someone broken, but as someone renewed. Michael speaks again, and when he speaks, every realm listens. He says you have no idea what is about to be released over your life because of your obedience today. Because of your willingness to feel deeply, to pause, to listen with your heart instead of your mind, you have activated heaven in motion. This is not just words. This is spiritual law. One decision aligned in the Spirit can realign every part of your life on earth. And that is exactly what you have done. You will begin to feel lighter in the coming days. Not because everything has disappeared, but because your connection to divine clarity is stronger. You will be able to sense who is truly for you and who is only pretending. You will walk into spaces that once made you anxious and feel calm. You will know when to speak and when to stay silent. This is spiritual growth. This is divine wisdom and it has been placed within you right now as you read these final words. You do not need to try so hard anymore. Just stay connected and heaven will do what you cannot. The person in heaven left something else for you. A word, a promise, something they want you to hold on to when the days feel dark again. They said this before they left, but maybe you did not hear it. Or maybe it faded with time. So let it be spoken again now. You are the best part of me. I loved you then. I love you now. And I will never stop loving you. Not even time, space, or death can change that. That love is still protecting you. It is still guiding you. It is still wrapping around you like warmth when the world feels too cold. You may hear their name soon. Not randomly, but as a sign. When you do, say thank you. When something reminds you of them, pause and whisper I remember. Because every time you acknowledge their presence, you allow them to stay close. The bond you shared was never broken. It only changed form. And now with Archangel Michael's help, you have built a bridge between this world and theirs. One that cannot be shaken. One that cannot be undone. One that will only grow stronger from this moment forward. Michael says every time you trust the voice of the divine instead of the noise of the world, heaven moves faster. So trust your instincts now. Do not seek approval from outside. You have already been approved by the highest authority. God saw your pain. God heard your silent prayers. And God responded not with delay, not with silence, but with this moment, this alignment, this miracle hidden within this message. And if you hold it in your heart, you will begin to see everything change. Not overnight, but in ways too precise to be coincidence. You are stepping into the days you once prayed for. Quietly, in pain, alone, but not anymore. This time when the door opens, you will walk through it with strength, with divine support, with angelic favor, and with a smile that your loved one in heaven will see and say that is my person, they made it. You have carried so much. But now it is time to receive. Not only emotionally, but physically, financially, and relationally. God is bringing beauty for your ashes, joy for your sorrow, strength for your weakness, and clarity for your confusion. The exchange has already begun. Now Michael steps back. His role is complete for now, but he will return. Whenever you feel lost, call his name. He always answers. Always. The one who loves you and crossed over is not stepping away either. In fact, they are coming closer. Because now that you have heard them, they will continue to speak through signs, through feelings, through stillness. Do not ignore the small moments anymore. That pull in your spirit, that sudden thought, that feather, that flicker of light, that warmth on your skin when the windows are closed, it is them. It is always them. And now you will not miss it again. You have done something powerful by staying with this message. You have honored heaven. You have accepted a divine invitation. And now the space for miracles has opened. Expect blessings. Expect guidance. Expect favor. Not because of chance, but because of alignment. God is not distant. Heaven is not far. And love does not end. It transforms. It rises. It teaches. And right now, it is surrounding you from every side. Go live. Go speak your truth. Go love without fear. Go claim what already belongs to you. Your next chapter does not begin tomorrow. It began the moment you opened this message. And now as we come to the end of this message, I want to speak to your soul one more time. Maybe you did not expect to hear this today. Maybe life has felt too loud, too heavy, too fast. But if your heart felt even slightly lighter while hearing this, if your spirit paused and said yes, this is for me, then it is not coincidence. It is divine timing. Because sometimes the universe does not speak loudly. It whispers gently through a voice, through a message, through stillness, through a stranger, or through a feeling you cannot explain but know is real. You are not here by accident. You were called. You were remembered and you were deeply loved even before this moment began. So as you return to your world, do not forget what your soul received here. Do not forget that someone is still watching over you. Do not forget that the pain you survived has made you stronger. And do not forget that there is a reason you are still here. God has not left you. The angels have not forgotten you. And the one who loves you is still with you. Even if you cannot see them, they are sending you signs. They are standing beside you in silence. They are proud of how far you have come. Take this peace with you. Take this love with you. Take this hope with you because it is yours now. And the next time you feel tired, the next time you feel alone, return here. Let your soul remember that healing is not a destination, it is a journey. And you are already walking the right path. I am grateful you allowed me to reach your heart today. And if this touched you even slightly, stay with me because more messages are coming, not from me but from heaven, through me to you. This is not the end. This is the beginning of something beautiful. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are rising and I am proud of you. Take care. Walk with faith and remember the light you seek has always been within you. Stay connected with Archangel Michael and God. Subscribe now and stay open not for content but for light. And as you continue forward from this moment, carry this knowing gently within you. Not as pressure, not as fear, but as quiet strength. Because what has been awakened inside you cannot be undone. The connection you felt here, the warmth in your chest, the stillness in your spirit, it will stay with you. It will guide you when your mind feels uncertain. It will comfort you when your heart feels heavy. And it will remind you that you are never walking alone. Even in silence, even in darkness, even in moments when you feel disconnected, heaven is still surrounding you. Your loved one is still near you. Archangel Michael is still standing beside you. And God is still working through every detail of your life. So move forward with trust. Move forward with peace. Move forward knowing that something beautiful is already unfolding behind the scenes. You do not need to chase it. You do not need to force it. You only need to stay open, stay aligned, and stay faithful. Because what is meant for you is already making its way to you. And when it arrives, it will feel familiar, it will feel right, it will feel like home.